So we are live. Hi, amazing group. I am actually, we're going to talk about today, no, I don't know. Yeah, we're live. We're going to talk about how you get your clients to complete your program. And if you're wondering right now, why is Sanne speaking English? Because she normally speaks in Danish in here. It's because I invited a guest, because I invited Lucas to come and join us. And since he's not speaking Danish, then we're going to do this in English today. But I'm pretty confident that you will manage to understand what we are talking about. So please come in, check in, and say hi, and please write replay, #replay, if you see this on replay afterwards. So great to have you here, Lucas.
Thank you. Appreciate
so please introduce.
Good to meet you guys. Yeah, absolutely. So when we're starting up our business and we're starting to coach people one-on-one, it's fairly easy to follow on in their process. It's fairly easy to make sure that they actually complete your program and get the training that you have designed for them to get. But as we grow, we come to a certain point where one-on-one is not as possible as it was in the beginning. So what we want to do is, how can we create a sustainable program and a function that allows you to make sure that your clients are not dropping out? Because as we have helped now over 600 coaches through an intense program, we're finding out and seeing that the first struggle that occurs is, how can I maintain and make sure that the clients are not dropping out? And we're going to have a conversation about that to see if we can create some clarity and make sure that you gain something out of spending some time with us right now.
Yeah, and welcome. Seeing that you're checking in. Hi, Luan. Hi, Bettina. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Because as Lucas said, what we want instead of having these struggles is that we want a structure. We want a structure to make sure we get a higher completion rate between our clients. So we're going to do that, and we're going to look at 3 different steps today on how we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Will you start?
Yeah, I'll start with the first one. And the first one is, you need to have better leads coming into your pipeline. And I'm going to explain to you what that means. First of all, a lead is someone interested in your program, someone that exposes themselves to you and saying, hey, what you have is kind of interesting to me. That's a lead. And we need those leads to be the perfect fit. And in order for us to do so, we need to niche down and find, who am I the most capable of helping to a breakthrough result? Who can I meet? Who can I help so that I meet their needs in a way that's not just like really, really nice, but that distinguish the breakthrough for that individual, so that my program makes perfect sense. And it's all about quality leads. If you have the perfect client, and then the perfect client, which is your future client, has the perfect coach, you being the coach, and you want that quality lead. And you want to make sure that you find out, how can I make sure that the leads that I have actually are nailed perfectly?
And would it be fair to say that we actually want to qualify our leads?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Instead of just selling because I want to sell, you want to qualify your leads. So you make sure you actually test that if this lead is really hungry enough or really want to get the result you're talking about.
Absolutely. And then you can ask, how do you do that? And you can't get a client without building in any form of communication, having a communication with them. So make sure that you're not an easy access, but you're actually making sure that this is the perfect fit for you while you're talking to them.
Yeah.
Love that. Thank you.
Thank you. So the second part is that we want to have an onboarding process. We want to, when we start up with a new client, we want to make sure, and this, it doesn't matter, it's actually the same whether you do it one-on-one with one-on-one clients, or if you do it in group programs. It might be a little difference in the setup, but it's exactly the same things. So once you start up with a new client, you want to make sure that, first of all, they understand why they purchased your program. You want them to get at the first task is to write down, why did they purchase the program? What is their goal? What is the problem they have today? And why is this a problem? Why is it they're committed to have your results, the results you're promising your clients? So they check into, why was this important to me? That's step number 1. And the other thing you want to do is to make sure that you prepare them for what's going to happen. Because why people are not completing your program will typically be because they get overwhelmed, because they lose their why on the journey. That's why you do the first thing. They lose their why. They don't understand anymore. Why did I start doing this? And they get overwhelmed, or they think they're not good enough because they might not understand what you're doing. They might not get it right. They might not have it gotten it implemented. They're falling behind. So you want to start like letting them know what this journey is about and how they can prepare, and that it's normal for them to go through all of these emotions that they will meet, because if they've heard it from the beginning, once these emotions come, and we know the pattern of any person who gets frustrated, is either they'll stay and they'll fight, they'll run away, or they just like be freezing. And most people will run away, and this is what's happening. So you want to prepare them for the journey they have ahead of them.
Yeah, and I love that. It's so important because the basis of the results, like the quality that your client will experience in your program, will be set in the foundation of them entering the program.
Yeah.
Because then after that, it's, I wouldn't say that it's easy. We don't want to neglect it, but what we do want to do is making sure that we have a follow-through process. How can I make sure to keep account on how they're progressing through the program? And remember now, this is not a one-on-one anymore. We're growing our business and creating something that's bigger, that's available for more people, so that not only you can scale your business, but also your client, you can reach more clients and make a bigger difference. Because that is ultimately like why we became coaches. We're here to make a difference. And I know that I'm not wrong while saying so, because I've talked to some of the, like, so many coaches by now, and none has said that, yeah, no, I'm here for another reason. We want to make a difference. So a follow-through process is this third step. We need to make sure that our stepping process is keeping them accountable to what should they have reached, or where should they have come up until this point. So that's our 3-step. First,
Can I add one thing to that as well? Because as we're speaking, I get like, I want to add to that to because accountability is so important, but also, and actually it's not to the follow through process, but more in the onboarding. It's crucial you let them know how to get help when they get stuck. It's so crucial you let them know this will happen and you might get stuck. You need to reach out for help, and this is how you do it, because then it's easier for us to do the follow-up process or follow-through process afterwards, once you prepared them.
Really
Does
good.
this make sense? Please check in and write sense in the chat, so we understand that this makes sense for you, because we want you to deliver better programs. Sorry
Absolutely.
for interrupting you.
No worries at all. Anything that can make it clear, and I love what you say, but and it's set in the foundation.
Yeah.
If they know how to act, if they know what's like how to behave in order to get results, then you're all set. Then the follow through process is going to become so much easier.
Yeah.
I love that. So our 3 steps: it's getting more qualified leads, better leads, like basically, so that they're a perfect fit for your program. You need to have a spot on onboarding so that it helps them getting on board to your program, and you need to have a structure and a system to help them follow through until the end. And if you believe at like a small point within you, or something within you says that, oh yeah, but yeah, I can't do that, I just want to say that yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. It's not that hard. It's something built with love and precision. So we're just dedicating ourselves in terms of making sure that we give them exactly what they need in order to gain the results. And a group program is always more effective than a one-on-one call.
Yeah.
Because you have partners to do the journey with.
Yeah.
So when you're starting your own groups, it's gonna be so good. And we do have a gift for you, if you'd like it.
Yeah, we did, because we know that a lot of the reasons why people are stopping in your program is because they have some limiting beliefs that get them out of track. So we created like a PDF, a worksheet for you to have printed out on your desk while you're coaching, that will help you with 25 coaching questions that will help your clients to get out of their limiting beliefs, so they can continue and get all the way through. So if you want this worksheet, cheat sheet, we can tell it, make it like that, please just write 25 under here and we will send it to you.
And would I be
So
wrong when I say it's in Danish, right?
it's in Danish.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
so
is.
it's easy,
Yeah,
accessible, and
it is.
usable. Cool.
It is.
Cool.
So good to see you guys, and I hope this has been valuable. And you're okay with me inviting Lucas another time, because I am probably. So good to have you here. Nice to see you all, and have an amazing evening.
Take care, guys. Good to meet you.
See if
Bye
I
now.
can find the button down here.